Good day. My name is Noel B. Guerra, Redemption Management Officer of the Walang Gutom Program Field Office 9. In this module, I will guide you through the process of creating a food package in the back office portal for the release of food packages under the Walang Gutom program. To begin with, open your web browser and go to foodstamp.dswdwagi.com. Then press enter. Once the page loads, log in using the retailer's registered credentials. Enter the retailer's email, okay, and then password, then click sign in. After successfully logging in, it is highly recommended to securely save or record the retailer's login credentials to avoid future access issues. You will then be directed to the dashboard of the back office portal. On the dashboard, you will find several menu options including packages, order history, pre-order, package order, sources, POS account management, CMS assigned beneficiaries, product list, price control, and audit trail. Before creating a food package, it is necessary to first create a source. A source refers to where the food items provided to beneficiaries are procured. To create a source, click on Sources. Then select Add New Source. In the source name field, enter the name of the supplier, owner, or store. For example, SNR. SNR. SNR is short for what? Siomai and Rice Trading. Ayan. You may also indicate the type of source, such as cooperative, distributor, wholesaler, sole farmer, and private company. In this case, let us select wholesaler. Next, provide the complete address details including province, city, barangay, and zip code. Let's use Zamboanga del Sur as the province. Zamboanga City, Tetuan as the barangay, and 7,000 as the zip code. After that, input the following information: email address, contact number, landline, name of bank, account name, account number, and POS serial number. In the email, let's type in the email of the source. Let's say snr@gmail.com. Contact number 0912345678. Landline, if available, 999-9999. Name of bank, okay? And then account name, SNR, account number 101010, POS serial number, let's leave it blank. Then click add. Once all required fields are completed, let's click add. Okay. Please enter a number. Ayan. Okay. After adding the source, it will appear in the list of sources along with its corresponding details such as addresses, contact information. On the right side, of the list, you will find action buttons that allow you to view, update, or delete the source. So I have created in advance other sources for other food package items. So we have Robinsons and Daughters, Fruta ni Gaga, Utan ni Ina, Dina Fresh Chicken, Fish Tindahan, and Bread Pit. Ayan. For sample purposes, para at least you will remember them. Once the source has been successfully created, you may now proceed to create a food package. Click on, right here, click on Packages. Then select Add New. In the package name field, right here, follow the standard naming format. Store name or name of the retailer dash the food redemption month. It can either be 1, 2, 3, 4 until 12 depending on the month, and then the year they will serve. For example, the name of the retailer is SNR, okay, or F&A Minimart. Okay, in this case, F&A Minimart dash Food Redemption Month 3 2026. Ayan. The FRM is short for Food Redemption Month. Next, under the product list, select the items that the retailer intends to provide to the beneficiaries. For example, in the product, let us select the product. We need to make a package worth 3,000 pesos. For the Go, we need to complete the 1,500. For the Grow, 900. And for the Glow, 600. Let us first create our Go items. So for the Go, let's say the retailer wants to give rice. Let us search for rice. Ayan. Usually, our retailers give a half sack of rice, which is equivalent to 25 kilograms. And then, the price cap here is the maximum price that the system can allow. But we are basing on the price of the Department of Agriculture. Let's say, for example, the retailers want to sell the rice at 50 pesos. The system will automatically compute the total amount, which in this case is 1,250. Then, input the supplier price per unit or the cost at which the retailer purchased the item. For example, 48 pesos per kilo. Yeah. Select the appropriate source from the list we created earlier. So, SNR, Siomai, and Rice Trading. Then click Add. The rice is now added. We already have 1,250 for the Go. The total of Go items must be 1,500. In this case, we still need 250 pesos. Let us further select items from the Add Item for. Let's say that the retailer wants to give oil. Let us look for oil. Yan. We have oil puro. We also have cooking oil. Ayan, 350 ml, cooking oil branded, or just cooking oil. And the retailer intends to give 1 liter of cooking oil at the price of 80 pesos per liter from the supplier. Let us select the source, Robinsons and Daughters. Ayan. Then, let's click Add. We still have 150 pesos. So, let's say the retailer also wants to give bihon. Let us look for bihon. Ayun, bihon. And then, the retailer wants to give 1 pack of bihon at 40 pesos. Total price 40 pesos. And then, let's say they bought it at 35 pesos. Yeah. From Robinsons and Daughters. So we still need 110 pesos. Okay, let's say they want to give bread. Let's look for bread. Okay. One pack of bread at 40 pesos. Total price 40 pesos. And they brought the bread at 35 pesos. The source is Bread Pit. Ayan. Let's click add. So we still need 70 pesos. Part of Go is also potato. Let's search for potato. Potato. And then the retailer intends to give only half a kilo. So when the retailer wants to give half a kilo, we do not type 1/2 or 1/2, but instead we go to their decimal point. Okay? So the decimal equivalent of 1/2 is 0.5. If the retailer wants to give 1/4, we need to type in or input 0.25. If 3/4, 0.75. And the retailer intends to sell them at 140 per kilo. So 140 times 0.50 or half, that is 70 pesos. Okay, the supplier price per unit is 130 pesos. And they bought it from Utan ni Ina. Ayan. Okay. Once added, we already have the total amount of 1,500 pesos for the Go. So what if our beneficiaries want to add rice again? We already have 25 kilograms of rice, but they still want to add rice. Is it possible? Is it possible? Let's try. Okay? Let's try. Rice. Yan. Quantity. 5 kilos. At 50 pesos. Okay? Supplier price per unit. 48. The source is Shomai and Rice Trading. Let's click add. Oops! So, the system informs us that Go products must not exceed 1,500 pesos. Okay? So, bawal po yun. Hindi po yun pwede. Dapat until 1,500 lang yung Go natin. So, since we already have 5 items for Go, let us proceed with Grow. Okay? Let's say that the retailer wants egg, to give egg. And extra large. A tray of egg contains 30 pieces. 30 pieces at 11 pesos. Okay. 11 pesos. That will give us a total of 330. Let's say they bought it at 10 pesos per piece. Then they bought it from Dina Fresh Chicken. Yan. Then let's add. So we already have 330 pesos for Grow. We still need how much? 470. Okay? 470 pesos. Next, they want to give chicken. So let's look for chicken. Ayan. We have chicken, we have just chicken, we have chicken whole. So mostly our retailers just give chicken. 1 kilograms of chicken at 230 pesos. Yeah. Total price is 230. Supplier price, let's say they bought it around 200 pesos and the source is from Dina Fresh Chicken. Ayan. Dina sells fresh chicken. Kaya yung pangalan niya is Dina Fresh Chicken. Let's click add. Okay. And then they want to give also dried fish. Okay, let's look for dried fish. Yeah, dried fish. And then 1 kilo at 300 pesos. Yan, price cap is 300 pesos. What about or what if they want to sell it at 310 pesos? Sige, try natin. 310 pesos. 'Di ba? Maximum price exceeded. Ibig sabihin, hindi natin pwedeng i-exceed yung price cap. The maximum price is only what is stated there. So, ilagay natin ulit, 300 pesos. And then, they bought it at 280 per kilo. And the source is fish tindahan. Ayan. Click add. So, our total for our grow, we have 330 plus 230 plus 300. So, that is 130, 560, 860. We still have 40 pesos for grow. So, let's look for another item included in grow. So, that is munggo. Yan. Munggo. Yan. Munggo. And then they want to give half a kilo of munggo. Again, let us use the decimal equivalent of 1/2. 0.50 or just 0.5. And then they want to sell it at 80 per kilo. Yan. Total price is 40 pesos and then they bought it at around 70 per kilo. The source is Utan ni Ina. Let's click add. So we already have a total amount of 2,400 for our packages, including the go and grow. Next up is our glow items, our fruits and vegetables. So we have a lot of items to choose from. We have a lot of items to choose from. So let's say FNA wants to give a quarter of garlic. And then a quarter is 0.25. Yan. At 180 pesos. Yan. Source is Utan ni Ina. And then they also want to give onion. Red onion. Quantity 0.25 at 180. That will give us 45. And they bought it at 170 from Utan ni Ina. Let's further add ginger. .25 at 180, 170, and Utan ni Ina. Then sayote. Sayote. So 3 pieces sayote at 15 pesos each. That from Utan ni Ina. Apple, 5 pieces at 15. Okay. From Fruta ni Gaga. Ayan. Then let's add oranges. 15 or 5 pieces at 15. Then Utan or Fruta ni Gaga. Let's click add. Then squash. One at 80. And so on and so forth. Ayan. Pero i-complete na natin. Konti na lang. Okay, let's add salt. Salt at 1/4, 0.25. And then at 40, that is 10 pesos. Oops. 40. Maximum price exceeded. How much is the salt? Salt. Ayan. Yan. 40. From Robinsons and Daughters. And let's add cabbage. 1 kilogram at 80. Okay. 70. And then Otani na. Upo. 1 at 50. And then 40. Utani na. So, we still have 50 pesos left. Okay? So, let's put pipino. Pipino. Ayan. 1 kilo of pipino at 50 pesos. Since 50 na lang man ang kulang. So, okay. Then the source. Utanin na. Add. So, we already created a package worth 3,000 pesos. Okay? So, those items here in the product list are only farm-to-table items. Or items which were not processed. Okay? So, bawal yung mga canned goods. Yan, like sardines, sugar, yan, soy sauce, vinegar. So, kung ano lang yung listed here, these are the items that the retailers may give or sell to our beneficiaries. Yan. Once all the items have been added and validated, click Create Package. Are you sure you want to continue? Click Yes. Ayan. So, our package has been created. Ayan. So, that is how the retailers create the packages. Thank you.